Today, I'll be teaching the present participle form of verb. Verb. It is an important part of speech in English. What is a verb? Verb is roughly said to be an action word, but analyzing the term, we get to know two major functions of verb. Accordingly, two major divisions such as stative or auxiliary verb and main or functional or action verb. So far, my today's lesson is concerned, I'll be focusing on the present participle form of verb that belongs to the main or functional or action verb, not to stative or auxiliary verbs. This main or functional or action verbs, as the terms signify, play the major role in the sentence. Main part, or so far functional the term is that does a major function in the sentence. Action verb that indicates certain action performed by subject. These main or functional or action verb is further divided into 5 types. Pointing at the 5 different types or 5 forms, present form, what is called V1 or verb 1. Example, go as an example. Second form, past form or verb 2. Example, went. Third form, past participle form, otherwise called V3 or verb 3. Example, gone. Fourth form, present participle form or verb 4 or V4. Example, going, that is the subject of discussion today. And fifth form, infinitive or where verb. Example, to go or verb 1 or verb 2 plus go, that indicates where verb. These are the major forms of main or functional or action verbs. But today's focused lesson is present participle form of verb. Uses of present participle. This present participle form of verb is used as a verb that occurs in a single occasion, such as I am going to school or college. Beyond that, this present participle form has 10 usages. At that time, present participle is no more a verb but a verbal adjective. verbal adjective. When we refer to verbal adjective, the present participle is used at the places where adjective is used. In this light, I will draw your attention to these 10 different uses of present participle. Drawing your attention to rule number 1, as I feel, I would say the uses of present participle. Present participle is used as verbal adjective occurring after noun. Example, we saw a girl dancing. This dancing is the present participle form of the verb dance that occurs after the noun girl. If we make it liquidated or simplified, we can use it here before girl so as to avoid confusion, and thus we can make the sentence, we saw a dancing girl. Hence the verbal adjective. Further, drawing your attention to rule number 2, present participle is used as attributive. That attributive. What is an attributive? An attributive attributes noun, and that is always used immediately before noun. When present participle is used as an attributive, as usual we put it immediately before the noun, whether in the subject part or in the predicate. As mentioned here, the example says, a rolling stone gathers no moss. Hereby, rolling, the underlined part, is the present participle that is derived from the verb roll that qualifies the noun stone. Hence, the attributive. And going over to rule number 3, I would say present participle is used as appositional. Here, another matter of discussion arises. What is apposition? Position, apposition, and apposition. Appositional implies after the position. Position of what? Position of noun. Because present participle is verbal adjective. When we say verb, when we call it a verbal adjective, it is strictly related to noun. It's a noun related word. So after position implies after noun. Hence the example, the money collected will be distributed among the poor. It is collected money, the money collected. After money noun, the present participle occurs. Of course, I say that money collected. Of course, it is see, drawing your attention to the fourth rule, present participle is used. Yes, sir. No, I said yes. that um, uh, this one, that's it, there is a, of course, Mr. Mani, collected will be distributed among the poor. This was say, we can call it the book lying on the table is costly. Yes, that we can take this lying as present participle. This may be omitted and this may be considered. Drawing your attention to rule number 4, I would say present participle is used as subject complement. Subject complement. What is a subject complement? That which completes the word or phrase that completes the state or condition or purpose of subject is called a complement. Generally, in grammar, complement is either a noun or an adjective. Since we have taken present participle or verbal adjective, this can well be used in place of subject complement. Hence the example, a task seems boring. Boring, verb in ing form, boring. After seems, verb of incomplete predication comes a complement, and hence boring is the complement. And next to it, rule number 5, present participle is used as object complement. In the same way, complement does the role of signifying the state or condition or purpose of object. An example clarifies it. We found him sleeping. Here sleeping is the object complement because him is the object, found is the transitive verb, and we subject. So object complement completes the purpose, state. Here completes the state of the object, him, person. And so far, rule number 6 is concerned, present participle is used as object of preposition. Object of preposition. So, object of preposition implies that occurs after preposition. As object occurs after transitive. So, object of a preposition occurs after preposition. And that is the present person participle. How this example clarifies that success depends on working hard. Depends on is the preposition, working present participle. Yes. And in the same light, I would say rule number 7, present participle is used as pre-sentential phrase. Pre-sentential phrase. Sentential phrase. Pre-sentential. Before the sentence, that which occurs is called pre-sentential phrase. That phrase determines or clarifies or modifies this sentence. And here, seeing that, looking at the example, Entering the house, he saw a mouse scampering. He saw a mouse scampering. He is subject. Saw a mouse scampering, predicate. Hence a sentence. And this entering the house, this is a phrase, and this entering is the present participle verb in ing form. This phrase qualifies or modifies the sentence, he saw a mouse scampering. And drawing your attention to rule number 7, I would say present participle is used as nominative absolute phrase. Nominative absolute phrase. Nominative. What is nominative? Related to noun is nominative. Absolute, that has its the meaning independent, not dependent, so absolute, and that's a phrase, not a single. So hence nominative absolute phrase. So in that phrase there must be a noun, there must be a verb in present participle form, hence the nominative phrase. Let's see what the example says. The sun rising, fog disappeared. Here fog disappeared, that's the sentence statement. Fog is the noun, subject, and disappeared predicate. The sun rising, this is the sun is the noun and rising in present participle form, hence the nominative absolute. And going over to rule number 9, present participle is used as impersonal absolute phrase. Again this rule comes into demands a discussion. Impersonal absolute phrase. Absolute independent of other words. Impersonal, that doesn't reflect a person, either the speaker or the listener directly. That's why it is impersonal. And let's see what the example says. Considering the matter, he was allowed to go. He was allowed to go. In the sentence, he is the subject. Was allowed to go predicate. Hence he was allowed to go. Considering the matter, who considers the matter? Not he, but who considers is not mentioned. That person is not mentioned. That person, the speaker, he was allowed, someone has allowed him. So that someone remains absent here in this phrase, considering the matter. That's why it is impersonal, not personal. Drawing your attention to rule number 10, I would say present participle is used as dangling participle. Again, dangling participle. Dangle, that swings. Hands, dangle. Dangling, swinging, hanging. Anything hanging is baseless. But accept, and is a dangling participle. So how dangling? Without a base. Let's go to example. While playing, he got wounded. So he got wounded. This is a sentence statement. He is the subject. Got wounded predicate. This phrase while playing, play verb in ing form, In participle form, file is the connective, but no subject, no other verb, only a connective and the present participle form of the verb play. Hence, it is a dangling, not a complete one. Of course, in modern English, this while dance or while play is not grammatically accepted as correct grammatically, but in spoken or colloquial English, that is often used and accepted and followed. That's why, since language is primarily for speaking purpose, this can be accepted as a grammatical approach. So this is how present participle is used in 10 different situations, signifying the important usages of adjective. And this present participle plays a very important role in joining sentences, in the synthesis of sentences, in joining sentences, and making a number of sentences into a single simple sentence. This modern age is the age of speed and age of knowledge. In less time, we need to speak or do more. For that purpose, for more expression in a short period of time, present person is very useful. I end my lesson here.